Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're looking at some quick tips and tricks for both new and experienced Rust players. I'll also be giving away this knife skin next week in my Discord. Just leave a comment of which tip you liked and any you think I should use for future videos. Today's sponsor is Amino Apps, available for both iOS and Android. Amino is a social media app with communities for almost anything you could think of, such as movies, gaming, music, and many more. It's a great place for both new and experienced players to share content. You can get involved in polls and quizzes or post your own for feedback. Amino allows users to upload stories similar to YouTube and Instagram, but with much more depth to them. You can look at stories by looking in the Discover tab or by searching in the search bar. You can find my profile by searching xRaW YT. Here you can find the stories I've posted containing tips and tricks for Rust, as well as polls and quizzes. You can farm nodes and trees within the safe zone that the outpost provides. 5-second timer resets if you switch to an empty slot, meaning you can switch every few hits to reset this and avoid going hostile. This is really good for solo players as it means you can farm in peace knowing no one is going to kill you, and if they do, they'll die. If they're shot far enough away from the outpost and they aren't in the safe zone, you can even loot them and take all their stuff. Similar to the previous tip, you can also farm barrels and loot crates within the safety of the outpost to gain scrap and components without worrying about being killed, although this is somewhat limited to the amount of roads that there are within the safe zone. If you're struggling to find any animals at the start of the wipe and you're running past Outpost anyway, grab a few barrels outside or recycle any components you've collected along the way. In the shop you can buy 25 low-grade fuel for 5 scrap, meaning a furnace will only cost you 10. If you're struggling to find any stone nodes, you can trade wood for stone in the same shop in the Outpost. The trade price is 500 wood for 150 stone. Whilst this doesn't actually sound that good, think about this. You could spend 5 minutes running around to only find 2 or 3 stone nodes if you're lucky. That's around 1.5 to 2.2k stone using a stone pick, which is around 300 to 440 stone per minute. Or you could spend the same time farming trees which are all next to each other. You can get just under 2.5k wood per minute, which if traded in Outpost equates to 730 stone per minute. When spawning on the beach on a fresh wipe, run straight to where you want to build. Pick up hemp on the way and craft bags to place throughout your journey. This will create waypoints on the map that you can respawn at each time if you die, reducing the time it takes to get to your base location and get your base down. You'll often find that the roads have no barrels left to farm, or if there are any, you get killed by a group before or after you've collected them. To avoid this, try collecting some low-grade fuel and farming for scrap in the ocean via a boat. You usually get more low-grade back than you will use, and all you need is a boat. Just build a small base in the water to keep your boat at and you're set. When building your base, if you have a triangle near the middle, build this slightly lower. This will allow you to place 3 furnaces in the gap. There's no increase to the cost of the base and no effects on the functionality. It just gives you extra space. If you've seen a nice base design on YouTube or a guide on shooting and recoil, don't jump straight into a server and use them. You could spend ages farming the resources only to mess it up or die midway. Always jump into a creative or PvP server first and give the ideas a test run. It will only take a few minutes and it could save you half an hour or an hour or even more in a real server. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, and I'll catch you in the next one.